This week on The Snack, Jimothy, Usher's Lapdance, and no influencers allowed.
This is a Dear Media production.
Enjoy! Why are you laughing?
You just looked scared before we started. Like, yes, that face.
I looked outside and it looks like it's gonna pour down rain. And you and I got invited to this like premiere party with Stassi for her show, who was on our show this week. And I have to go outside to it. And I did get scared. I looked outside, I got scared.
I had forgotten that was tonight, and you knew that was a trigger for me. And I completely forgot about it, Raina, and you had to be like, oh my God, it looks like it's gonna rain. I'm not gonna go to the party that Ashley wants to go to. I hate you. I had forgotten all about it. I'm very upset. Like the fact that yes, this week is Stassi. The party is tonight, and it will have already happened, so we can share that it's going to be at the corner store. I am so upset to not go.
Well, you know, every day I find reasons to convince you to move here. You were going to see it on Instagram later, okay?
I know. But, like, I was able to get through the day and, like, not have that, like, FOMO, ROMO, whatever.
Wait, actually, you know what made me laugh so hard is you wrote, I have to reset, and then you just wrote my attitude, and it made me laugh so hard.
Yeah, we've discussed not loving these virtual recordings, but there's always like a technical difficulty, and I just have to like reset and just,
yeah.
Can I tell you something very funny? Just some weird shit went on yesterday. Like just some stuff within our business has just been a little ups and downs, and everything's fine, you guys. But last night, Shashank came home from work and he sat down next to me. We were outside in the patio. And I said, some weird stuff happened today. Also some personal stuff. I just had like a few different things to tell him. And I said, like, some weird stuff happened. And he goes, I'm sad. Girly pop.
Girly pop.
He said, Raina, I'm sad. Girly pop sent me.
He's like, clip it. Yes, queen.
I love you. I love you so much. Okay, and just on that note, before we get into it, I have an announcement that we are officially married.
Oh my God. You guys, I'm just finding this out right now.
I saved it for you. So we are officially married. I guess we were, but I did not have the official marriage certificate in hand. It has been a 9-month journey. I had to get one of our business managers involved. It has been so much back and forth dealing with the postal service and just all these things. Raina had to re-sign. We've talked about this before, but finally got it. Like Lindsay texted me. She was like, did you get it? I called them and they said they sent it on July 8th. I ran to the mailbox. I was like, it's here. We did it.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And I would like to say, I hope we can still do the wedding. I really want to do it again. Let's do it every year. You know, like Chriselle Staus and her spouse, they get remarried every year. So I would like to do it again next year, please.
Okay. Yeah. We talked about just doing like a festival in general at the W. So, and a Halloween party. So this year, the Halloween's going to be Saturday.
Oh.
We'll talk about it. Because how fun would that be just to run it back to Gold Diggers?
I think I have a show on the West Coast, and I think
I have Stassi's party that night.
Stassi's party,
and you're not invited.
I mean, you are invited. The invite's are Raina and Ashley. And Ashley was like, I refuse to move to New York, so I will be abstaining. We'll see.
Stop. We're talking about it. Okay. All right. Let's thank our partner.
Okay. Thank our partners. Thank you to Fashion Pass. Get your first month for just $55 at fashionpass.com with code GGE and Parallel. If you're pregnant, trying, or postpartum, get 20% off your first order at parallelhealth.com/GGE, and ZBiotics. Get 15% off at zbiotics.com/GGE with code GGE.
And thank you to Bloom. Get 20% off at bloomnu.com with code GGE. And SmileSet. Get $500 off your aligner treatment at smileset.com/GGE. And Ladder. Get a free 7-day trial with no credit card and $10 off your first month if you join at ladder.fit/GGE. Okay, so we are going to kick it off with an animal report. I'm so excited.
There's a wide range in this one.
That's true. We're going to take you on a roller coaster, but we're going to start on a high with Jimothy, the raccoon.
The circle-shaped raccoon from the Pacific Northwest just running amok in Seattle.
Sonic the Hedgehog vibes. Him rolling around. Raina, so we were traveling last week, and I saw DMs start to pour in. Ashley, Jimothy, you got to check out Jimothy this, Jimothy that. And you guys do this whenever there's a new viral animal, and I love that you know me like that. But I was like, I need to be able to sit down and fully digest this. When you guys all sent me Punch, I started to read about Punch the monkey and started to cry. I was like, I need to be alone and private to fully get into this. So I didn't know. And when I finally took the time to look at Jimothy, Raina, at first sight, he took my breath away. like Punch is like, the story is the thing. Mudang, even, it's like her personality was the thing. Jimothy, his looks are the thing. I gasped.
So if you guys haven't seen this yet, Jimothy is a raccoon that has like a spinal disorder, and he is circle shaped. I mean, it's crazy to see. And like, sometimes you see something on the internet like 2 or 3 times and your brain like won't let you digest the information. I was like, this is clearly AI. It's a monster. Like, he doesn't look real.
He's mutated. He does have short spine syndrome. Someone said spina bifida, which I'm not totally sure if that's accurate, but like, this is like a genetic mutation that has made him football shaped. I mean, I guess there are like more of him out there, but it began with a Seattle resident, Kiana Hall, posted him on Instagram and was like, what am I looking at?
That's how I felt.
Took off, and I just want to read a few of the headlines. And I know you have like a favorite part of the whole
Jimothy madness.
Jimothy madness, yeah. But here are just a few headlines that I just pulled this morning. Seattle's viral raccoon Jimothy celebrated with official city proclamation. Meet Jimothy, the viral raccoon who bridges political divide. Jimothy the raccoon receives honor from Washington governor. Goodyear, Blizzard, Roku, and Slim Jim get behind Jimothy raccoon. And Congress crosses party lines for Jimothy.
Roku.
And lastly, Seattle officially declares Jimothy summer. Move over, poop girl summer. It's short spine summer. Welcome, Jimothy. I am just so into him.
I like the brands that came forward. If Roku came forward for me, I'd be like, I'm okay. Thank you so much.
Where's Netflix? Honestly, where's Netflix and Hulu?
The smallest remote? No, thank you.
But I think we do need to celebrate short spine summer in honor of Jimothy.
That's what I have.
I know. I feel like you can get into this.
My favorite thing about this is crazy, you guys. So I was doing research this morning and I Googled Jimothy, and across the bottom, there's this green circle with a handprint. And if you click the handprint, which at this point, almost 17 million people have, this like little ball of a raccoon scurries across your screen. I mean, Google has really just like gotten in the mix in the best way. Oh my God, it's so delightful.
Yeah, I know, and I love the ticker down there of how many people are like experiencing this. It's really so special. So that's what's going on with Jimothy. Thank you guys always for sending this to us. Obviously, we were going to cover it. And just to end this conversation, I do want to note some news from last year that we never really talked about, that raccoons are showing early signs of domestication. So do with that what you will. You could very well have your own Jimothy in your home.
You don't want that.
I love raccoons so much, Rain. You know, I've talked about this, and like
you should foster.
They are. At this point, I don't think I support domesticating them. I do follow a few domesticated ones on Instagram, and they seem really happy. But every couple months or so, they are on our patio backyard situation, and it's like the best night of my life. I'm obsessed with raccoons. So obviously Jimothy really hit different for me.
There's just some animals I don't know. It's like watching a dog walk on its hind legs. I can't understand it. Like in the home, like remember that guy who had that guy with a huge penis?
Oh, that guy, that squirrel. What was that squirrel? That squirrel also got political.
No, something like Donald Trump had that squirrel killed. And you guys don't hold me to this. I don't
know if that's what happened. Donald Trump got that squirrel killed. I forget. I feel like there's just been so many like animal stories, but I don't know if that's exactly what happened. But it sounds about right.
You guys don't quote me on this, but that's probably what happened. You know, like if anybody was going to kill this huge dick guy's squirrel, it was Donald Trump.
But I think the huge dick owner was Republican. Don't quote me on this. You know what? I don't want to fact check this. Let's just go with it.
I don't care. You know, I feel like would be so fun for us just once. You would be very good. You know, I love when you go to like the museums and you like meme all the art. I think it'd be really fun to be like museum docents or just like city guides in general, and you just make it up. You just make stuff up. Like, how fun would that be?
Our friend Taylor, who we love, has a podcast called Spoonerism with her two friends, Jordan and Ren. And their tagline of the podcast is, "We fact check nothing." And I love that energy. So you guys check it out if you want to go. They don't care.
Normally
they be saying stuff.
Yeah, not them.
And on a sadder note of the animal report, Simon Sitz, who was the dog of Isabel Klee, and the Instagram handle was Simon Sitz, and that was the whole brand, has passed away. And we had Isabel on our episode last week, and we'd recorded that a few weeks prior. Simon was sick, but they weren't talking about the end of his life when we recorded with her. And as the weeks went by, she spoke about his decline, and he had a seizure condition, and she documented this. People are so grateful to her, me included, for sharing this journey, because it's something so painful that so many people have to go through. And they decided to put him down because his quality of life was severely declined, with really no hope that it would get better. And so they made the decision, and they set the date. And in his final days, the way they were able to celebrate his life, I mean, it was something I wish I could have done for Dewey. I mean, they had all his friends and family come over, and they did all his favorite things, and was able to celebrate his life in such a special way. And we're all getting to witness this. And I mean, every morning I woke up to texts from friends who were recently introduced to Simon or had heard of her from our episode, or just, I'm never not talking about this. This was like always on my mind. So every morning, Laura, Lee, Ashley, why'd you do this to me? I'm crying, like I can't handle this. And so I just feel like the passing of this dog collectively rocked the internet in such a way, but it was so beautiful the way she was able to celebrate his life. And the Muddy Paws Rescue had recently renamed their on-site veterinary facility to the Simon Sitz Veterinary Clinic, which Muddy Paws is a rescue out of New York, one that Isabel really worked closely with. They got over $500,000 in audience donations. Like his legacy of helping people and encouraging them, inspiring them to foster and adopt, and her incredible book and all the things, it leaves such a legacy behind. And it doesn't make it any less heartbreaking. But I'm thankful to her for sharing, and I mean, all of our love and our thoughts are with her.
Yeah, and she is so inspiring. I mean, you guys loved her. It's one of our top episodes. I mean, truly in a really long time. You guys just listened to that. You loved the clips. So, I mean, obviously continue to follow her, but our hearts are with her.
Yeah, and I wanted to look this up. When this stuff comes up, people share their stories of pet loss. And if you're new around here, I lost Dewey in 2021, and we did an episode on it, and I just wanted to pull it up. It is called Pet Loss, Grief Relief, and Showing Love, and it was February 7th, 2021. And people message me weekly, probably, that they listened to it or they re-listened to it, and it helped them. And so this is not like promoting our episode. It's just like there are resources out there. There's more than just this episode, but we even have a lot of the resources that helped me in the episode. So you guys can check that out if you are struggling with this. And R.I.P. to Simon, as Azul whines from the back. Yeah. Okay. So, hold your dogs tight, everybody. And we're thinking about them.
Okay. Well, moving on to, this surprised me. It surprised the nation, maybe. It surprised me for a different reason, which I will tell you. But LeBron James has signed a 2-year deal with the 76ers to play in Philly. And this will be his 4th team ever, correct?
The Cavs, the Heat, the Lakers and the 76ers. First of all, I would like to refer to him as Raina listed him on our outline for this week, which is LeBron. So something made me laugh so hard, Raina, because it's like L-E capital B, and she wrote it L-E-B capital R-O-N, LeBron, and I could not stop laughing. Like, it really made me laugh. So LeBron is going to the 76ers. We woke up to a text on our group chat when we were out of town this weekend of our friend Soph being like, Ashley, did you see LeBron's going to Philly? And I was like, literally, she just met for the weekend. I would never in a million years have believed this. It took me a while to even digest it. I cannot fucking believe this. This is like the coolest thing of all time, that he's going to pretty much end his career there. He wants to win a championship for them. He's not doing it for the money. He's making $8 million over the course of 2 years.
Basically free.
A charity. So for this man to be like, I just want to play, I want another championship, and I'm going to go to Philly to do it, sir, what? And now Philly, as a couple weeks ago, the Celtics traded Jaylen Brown to Philly. Like, this is going to be an unstoppable team. Like, I am worried about the amount of money I'm going to spend on Sixers tickets.
This is how I get you back to the East Coast. This is how I catch you here.
Season tickets. Take my money.
Thanks to Philly. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I didn't really entirely realize he was still playing. I mean, I guess if he had retired, I would have been aware of it. You know what I mean? Like, I would have, like, his son plays also in the NBA. I was like,
he plays with his son.
How is this still happening? I just didn't know that, like, we were at the point at which he was signing new contracts, going to new cities. Like, I thought we were done here.
Well, yeah. So I think people were like, he's going to retire. First of all, by the way, I love LeBron. If you know the show, you know this. I know some people don't like him. He's a crybaby, whatever. He is kind of a crybaby. I love him. He's a legend.
That's your nickname.
He's the GOAT. What would I say? If I could pick one person to trade bodies with, I'd choose LeBron. Yeah. Like, we did this back years ago and you were like, Emrata. And I was like, LeBron. So I just love him. And yeah, I think people thought he was about to retire. And the fact that he was like, nah, let me give it one more go. Like, I still got that dog in me. I still have another championship to win. And I want to go play with Jaylen Brown and Joel Embiid. But I have a question for you because you brought up Bronny. Do you think Bronny is upset his dad is leaving, or he's glad to not have him watching his every move on the team?
I can't go to work with my dad, okay? Like, what a nightmare. Like, I am just an HR disaster. Can you imagine my dad came to work with me? I hate when he comes to the shows. My poor dad is to sit in the front and listen to us talk about eating buttholes. No one wants to go to work with their parent. I think he's probably excited. Then now they can play against each other and, like, you know, they can challenge each other for interstellar domination. It's pretty crazy. It's crazy.
It's really so crazy.
Your dad. Has this ever happened? Are they the only ones?
I'm pretty sure it was the only time a dad has played on a team with his son. It's so crazy, and it's obviously so cool, but I bet he's ready to, like, shine on his own. Play against his dad. That's insane. We need, like, a documentary about this. Can I just say, what a fucking year for basketball. Raina, I ordered a basketball last night. I ordered a basketball. We have
for what? To play?
To play. If LeBron can start with a new team at 41, I can restart my basketball career at 43. We have these incredible courts in the park across from our apartment. I keep asking Shashank to go over there and play with me. I asked for basketball for my birthday. Apparently he thought I was kidding. So last night I got on Amazon and ordered a basketball. It arrives tomorrow and I'm going to get out there. I've just been so inspired this year. And I used to play in high school. I was the worst. I was a junior on JV. I'm like a legendary, terrible player, but I want to, like, get out. I don't know. I just feel like we have these brand new, they redid the courts recently. It looks so fun. People are out there at night playing. Like, I just want to go hit the courts.
Wow, you really miss me. This is what you're doing.
Raina's like, I would never allow this.
This is a wellness check. Ashley's like, I'm really just getting into basketball right now, because you're not here to stop me. Also, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever heard me say this. I used to play basketball. I would go every single weekend in middle school. And my dad was like, as an adult, he was like, I have to be honest with you. It was genuinely humiliating. It was humiliating. I would, like, run away from the ball and just be talking to the other kids on the court.
Totally. Yeah, I was terrible. Honestly, though, like, I was not great at organized sports because I would get too much in my head of, like, I couldn't just relax and play the sport. Like, it never came naturally to me. I'd be like, what's the play? Where am I supposed to be? Like, when I would play just pick up basketball or when I would play basketball in gym class, I was way better. And I would, like, play with the boys. And when I could just, like, let loose, like, I was just really neurotic about everything in school growing up, sports included. So I could never just play the game. And so I'm excited to just play the game, you know, for the love of the game. Just catch me out there.
It's just for the beauty of the game.
Okay, well, we are just going to take a quick break and then get back into it. I am telling you guys about Smile Set. So if there's anything about your smile that if you just want to correct your smile, I mean, for me, I think my top teeth are perfect and my bottom teeth are a mess. I think my bottom teeth look like a Zool. They are, like, all crooked. I've had braces, but they've just shifted over the years.
Tons of people are like that.
Yeah, and you see them sometimes, and I think as you age, you see your lower teeth even more. Like, when I see them, when I catch a glimpse, So that's where Smile Set comes in. They deliver doctor-prescribed clear aligners for $12.95, which is 60% less than traditional braces or in-office treatment. A licensed doctor reviews your case and builds your custom treatment plan. You start with an at-home impression kit, and your aligner ships straight to you. It's super easy. Progress is monitored remotely through the Smile Set app. I have the app. I love it. It's super easy to use. Doctor check-ins available whenever you want them. Smile Set has treatment options and payment plans that fit around your life. So the nighttime only aligners, which is what I am drawn towards because I just really don't want to be day to day like that girl that's got to take them in and out and all of that. So I like the nighttime only. You can straighten your teeth while you sleep. Monthly payments start at just $89. Over 2 million smiles treated with this technology. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee after you start the treatment if it's not working for you. It just makes it really easy. Like, you do this all at home. You can monitor it with the app. This is an aside, but I have this little like teeth whitening pen that I've been using. It's just like makes it really simple. But obviously we're focusing on the aligners today, and they are really going to help. And just being able to check in with your doctor, and it's just a really quality professional experience and affordable. So you guys can visit smileset.com/GGE to get $500 off your aligner treatment and finally make someday happen. That's smileset.com/GGE for $500 off, smileset.com/GGE.
Okay, and a new partner, Fashion Pass. So it's a clothing rental service that actually has really cute clothes. And there's so many reasons, obviously, over the summer to rent clothes. So it's vacation season, it's wedding season, it's go out and party season, it's date season, it's everything. And I love what they're doing. So I think with a lot of rental services, it can be really hard to find clothes that are like in stock. And they do a great job with keeping things in stock so you don't have to like sort like crazy. The clothing comes in like new condition. So it's just like shopping on your favorite retail site. And I love the brands. So it's the brands that we already shop. So Love Shack Fancy, For Love and Lemons, Free People, Show Me Your Moo, which I love for summer. Just super versatile. And the best part is you get 10 items a month for $125, which is phenomenal. 2 shipments of 5 items each. So you can swap out your picks and you're not stuck with the same item all month long. No more planning your life a month in advance. I mean, it really is just like so easy to use. You don't have to do this laundry. You don't have to hoard all this clothing. You guys are really going to love it. Go to fashionpass.com and use the code GGE to get your first month of Fashion Pass for just $55. This is the best discount out there, so run to start renting.
Okay, and lastly, Raina, I just finished a workout. Spicy glute strength is what it's called.
I can feel it. You are looking spicy.
Can you feel it? I'm feeling caked up. I am telling you guys about the Ladder app. This is an app that we love where you can work out and get your strength training plan at home. It is an expert strength training plan, not a content library. So these aren't influencer workouts or challenges. They are real progressive programming designed by certified coaches. I love the coaches. I just feel like I like their personalities. They're really inspiring. And it is a great way to get that workout in at home. You get a new plan every week that builds on the last. So that's where Ladder comes from, is that the workouts connect. So each week progresses from the one before it through structured training blocks. And so you really also see your progress in that way. And it feels just like having a personal trainer right there with you in any strength training style you prefer. So again, I did this glute strength one, but there are obviously the strength training. There are kettlebells, pre, post natal. You can search by like arms. I mean, there's stuff you can do on the treadmill. There's cardio and conditioning, core and abs, stretch and pain relief. They really have it all. And it's going to remember your weights, your reps, and your sets. So you can see yourself getting stronger over time. And then there's a group chat too. So I love the community aspect. Your coach can answer questions for you, and members can motivate each other. And it costs less than $1 a day. And there is nutrition tracking at no extra cost. So we love that. You can remove the guesswork with Ladder and get a real coach in your ear telling you exactly what to do for every workout. No thinking, everything planned for you. If you have an iPhone, head to ladder.fit/GGE and take a quick quiz to find your perfect Ladder plan. Use our link and get a free 7-day trial with no credit card and $10 off your first month if you join.
Okay, so our next story is something that went kind of viral. It is from an Usher concert that happened in Nashville. And essentially, listen, Usher, he is sexy. His shirt is off. He is sweaty. He calls this woman up on stage to participate in the performance. And the video goes viral because she is very stiff. She doesn't really want to be engaged with like this. I mean, he is so sweaty in this video. And the internet went kind of crazy about her reaction. I mean, she just looks stiff as a board, like is not into this at all. I mean, she makes you look like the world's best person to get stripped on planet Earth. And then she clapped back. So we'll take you guys through all of what he said and she said.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine my 20-year-old self this happening. The Usher was my number one right now. I don't even know. Like, I did a speech on him in college. I was so obsessed. I went to multiple concerts. Like, I remember having a birthday party for him one year. Like, I was so obsessed with him. And then I met him and I was like, oh, I'm towering over him. And the crush is over. But I still think he's super sexy. And I'm like a lifelong fan of his music. Yeah. They called her up and I mean, truly, he's trying to kind of lay her down. And like you said, she is light as a feather, stiff as a board. She doesn't want it. And they had pre-organized this. And she talks about that too, that they had chosen her ahead of time and she was going to go on stage. And her name's Gabrielle Cheyenne. And she is gorgeous, by the way. I mean, she's in her 20s. Because there's an age gap there. And as she is not feeling this, Usher is kind of like in the nicest way possible, get her off the stage. I mean, he's thinking this isn't going to go how it should and how it typically does. And he's probably thinking like this should have been vetted better. And it's like they abandoned the bit basically. And he kind of like shoos her off the stage and she gets off the stage. And so of course it went viral. And do you want me to read her clapback statement?
Yeah.
Okay, so she posts this. This looks like it was on Facebook, and it looks like it was just to her friends. And she was kind of clapping back to people in Chattanooga that really were just like coming for her. So she says, first off, nobody is declining to go on stage. I looked good as fuck. You thought I wasn't going to let thousands of people see me on the big screen where you bitches will never be. My mom and I had floor seats. Their team approached us and moved us to VIP before the show even started. Pretty privileges, something y'all will never know about. They don't say who you're going to go up there for. Y'all wanted me to get up there and fuck him. Chat folks aren't used to anything, Chattanooga. That's the most exciting thing y'all would have happened in y'all little ass lives. Fuck y'all disrespectfully. So,
my drop. Oh my God. I would be terrified to get in a fight with her. I'm scared right now.
So when I first saw it, I did have some compassion for her. Like maybe she got herself into a situation she didn't want to be in. But when I read the statement, I was like, imagine saying pretty privileged publicly. Like to me, this is the difference between internal thoughts and public posts. Like this is what you say to your friends privately. Like I look good as fuck. You think I'm not going to go up there? Like this is shit you say to your friends. And she posted it online. Like this is what I mean, she's not a person that's famous or has a publicist. Like you should kind of know how this is going to be received, but she said what she said.
I actually don't disagree with what she said. It's funny. Like every sentence like jives with the next sentence. The statement does not jive with me, with the person I'm seeing on stage being like, don't touch me. I'm so stiff. Listen, I get it. Not everybody wants to be stripped on by a sweaty, shirtless man. That's your prerogative. But like this person that's like, fuck you. And you can't tell me nothing. The person I'm looking at on stage did not want to be up there. Why'd you go up there?
This is where I'm a little confused. I watched her interview. She went to the concert explicitly to see Chris Brown.
Oh.
Which that's all the comments too. She thought it was going to be Chris and she got Usher. Which to me, listen, to lust after Chris Brown is a red flag. I'll never understand it.
All we gotta know.
So that's why I'm not going to this concert, in the first place. But that's her prerogative. So I'm unclear though, because they lead her up. I watched the video where they lead her up. Like Usher was on stage, so you know it's going to be Usher. Like this isn't a mystery who's behind door number one, I don't think. But like so I'm a little unclear on that. I understand they're leading you up. You had been pre-picked and you wanted to get danced on by Chris Brown. Her narrative is when they said, "Will you come up on stage?" and got her consent. She said they didn't tell her who, and she was hoping it would be Chris Brown. And lo and behold, it's Usher. I echo a lot of the comments that are like, she was too young to be up there with Usher. Like leave Chris Brown to the young girls. Like let some aunties be up there with Usher. He is 47 years old. Like bring some elder millennials like our age up there. They would 100% be into it. I think she's 24. Like I mean, Chris Brown's not young either. Chris Brown's not that young either, but I think you can consent to something and then decide the moment you don't want to do it anymore. But you also do know what these shows are about, and they're hypersexual, and you've seen the videos and you've done the research. And I mean, she didn't come across humble, that's for sure. I mean, to type out "I have pretty privilege" in a social media post is crazy work.
That is not a girl who took her statement, tossed it in ChatGPT, and said, "Soften this for me." She was like, "Make it more fucked up, make it crazier." I feel like I'm always out here trying to like wordsmith like myself down to actually sounding like rational and not insane, not her.
Yeah. And, it just, again, this is entertainment for us. This is giving us something to talk about. Like, Usher didn't love it, but he laughed it off too. Like, this girl is probably kind of a bitch, but she is beautiful, and like, let her live. Like, I'm sure people are just saying the meanest shit to her, death threats and whatnot. Like, once again, the internet takes it too far. But, she did fuck up the vibes at the show, and she has since clapped back, and that's just like what it is. This really hits close to home, as we have done 200 shows. I mean, and a lot of them we have had male strippers at the shows. And we've also been to the Chippendales. We've been to Magic Mike. Like, Raina has been on stage with the Chippendales and at their show in Vegas, and we've had them at our show. And every time we pull girls up on stage, there is a part of me that's like, I hope this goes well. And I think 100% of the time, our girls know themselves enough to volunteer. Like, I'm not that girl that's going to volunteer. I really don't want to be thrown around and stripped on. I'll do it here and there. But Raina loves to do it. But there's always a part of me that's like, what if one day, like, someone thinks they want to come up and they come up there and they aren't enjoying it? Because it does get super sexual. Like, it is for entertainment. And it looks crazy to some people when you're basically kind of getting like dry humped. But that is the type of show that it is, and that's why people go.
Yeah, I volunteer for it every time, but that's just me, and I know myself and I know what I'm going to enjoy. Listen, if I wasn't having that type of day, I wouldn't go up there, but I like it. But I also validate that like the majority of our audience doesn't want to come up there and get that done. And like, I also think that's totally fine too. Like, you do with your body what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, we've never had a situation like this in dozens and dozens of shows with our guys. I mean, there was a girl at a show recently that basically assaulted one of the strippers. I mean,
the strippers.
She flipped him over. He did not see it coming. Like, that's actually probably the most scandalous thing that has happened at a Girls Gotta Eat show, was that someone from the audience took it too far with this giant jacked stripper, where he
never think it's gonna happen.
He truly got off the stage like, what the fuck just happened? I mean, it was fine, but she was a little too into it. But I don't like this girl's statement. She's probably not my kind of girl, but at the end of the day, I do respect what y'all thought I wasn't gonna go on stage looking like I do.
Hey man, go off.
But say it to your friends.
Yeah, just talk shit in the group chat. But I feel like that's a lot of things people write on the internet. Don't you have friends? Talk to your friends.
I just wanted to say one thing. Speaking of pretty privilege, there are articles out there that it's no mascara summer, and that if you can rock no mascara, you have pretty privilege, because it could not be me. The article in The Cut says it's a no mascara summer. I've seen this before. It scares the shit out of me. It's giving like low-rise jeans coming back energy.
I won't be bullied into this. I won't be doing it. No. We've lost so much. And honestly, I have over the years gotten so comfortable wearing very little makeup. I have a skincare routine now. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I used to like never walk out the door without like quite a bit of makeup on. But like, you can't take mascara away from me. Let me just speak for all the blonde-haired women that have no definition around their eyeballs. You will not be taking mascara away from me, okay? What else do I have? I already got rid of black eyeliner, all of it. I never wear it. I got rid of top and bottom eyeliner, okay? Yes, I got rid of everything. My hair extensions. You can't take mascara away from me.
No, like, this is rage bait. And I will say, if you think you can just have nothing on your lashes, you are prettier than me. Like, I think about Nikki Glazer's bit when she says, without makeup, I am an attractive man. She's like, I look like a yoga teacher named Jesper or something like that. Like, I can't remember the exact joke. Like, that is my one thing. And so I wanted to ask you and ask our audience, of course, we want you to weigh in the comments, one makeup item you can put on.
Mascara is number one. My second one is Laneige. I like their lip balm, the color berry. It's like, that's it, and I'm out the door. But if I could only do one thing, obviously mascara, blonde eyelashes. I look crazy without. And I've thought about eyelash tinting, but truly, I have really nice eyelashes. It's like the only thing that's real on my face, and like I don't want them to fall out. So I just like, you can't take this away from me, okay? We've lost so much.
I'm with you. I mean, if my lips are crusty, like if I have that white line, I will go lip before lash. But like if my lips look okay and I have one thing I can use before I go out in public, it is mascara. And of course, I wear no makeup, mascara included around the house when I go run errands and stuff like that. But if I really am going to like be in public, be seeing people, be on camera in any way, like that's my item, 10 toes down on mascara. What are we doing here? I'd rather have like no brows than mascara. Shave my brows off, bleach my brows, and keep my lashes.
Chunky statement necklaces are back, low-rise jeans. I mean, we are dealing with a lot this summer. Balloon pants, taffeta. There is so much stuff back that I never wanted to see again for the rest of my life. I'm doing mascara, okay? Fuck all this bullshit.
Yeah, it is not a no mascara girl summer. It's poop girl summer and short spine summer, and that is where we draw the line.
Yes. Okay, so for the next story, I'm obsessed with what's going on. So there is a store in Nantucket. It's an antique store, and they put up this sign that said no influencers. And Nantucket, I will say, has just more and more over the last couple years, just there is an explosion of influencers just flooding the island. And I think this was just kind of like cutesy, tongue-in-cheek. They don't have a huge social following. They took a photo of it and posted it on their Instagram, and it has gone super viral. And Paige Lorenz, who is an influencer, she's married to a famous tennis player. She owns a company called Dairy Boy in the same town. She basically like got in the comments and said like, this is bullshit. And like so many women, specifically women, depend on influencer income and things like that. She really like kicked up a big stink. And then as a response, also in Dairy Boy put up a sign that said like influencers welcome. So this is the story and the background that we will discuss for you guys today.
I think it's so lame to get offended by like a no influencers sign. It means don't come in here and take up space and make a bunch of content and not buy anything. I feel like that much is obvious. It's more of a behavior than an attack on your profession. It didn't say no white women. It didn't say no blonde women. It's like not defining of your physical appearance, which means you can shop there. You just need to behave.
So I've seen people take it as far as this to say like you are picking a group of people and saying they can't come in here. And I'm like, you guys, influencers are not a marginalized community. We don't have a parade.
Exactly.
So you can't keep us out of it. You can't like make rules like it's so ridiculous.
Like I am an influencer. I'm an OG influencer. So is Raina. I mean, that's not my top thing I would describe myself today. Obviously podcaster, comedian, but we are original influencers. Like I was an OG back in 2014. Raina was an original food blogger. Like I went on an influencer trip for my honeymoon. I mean, I was offered a brand trip, and I will tell you, there was a store on our honeymoon in Singapore. It had all these lanterns, and it said no photos. Whatever the language was like no photos or video unless you buy something. It was more finessed than that. And I wanted photos and video. I also wanted to shop there. We bought a lot of things there. We bought gifts for people. And then the owner could not have been more happy for me to take photos and video. Like I respect them because it's on Arab Street, and it's so enticing to look at. Like I can understand people coming in there to get content and not buying anything. And I really respected that. And that's kind of what I feel like the no influencer sign meant.
I'm 100% in agreement with you. This is like a little antique shop. And I think they're just like, we know that this is like, I know you want to come in here and do this. I see this a lot also in like Ojai, California, like right by where I used to live and where you live. Like all these little antique and thrift stores, and people do go there to make content. And, you know, the point of the store was like, you're in the videos of like other people are in these videos. We don't really want that to be the experience of our customer. We're this like little town. I just didn't take as much issue with it. And that comes from me. Like I support influencer culture more than anybody. I live in the epicenter of influencer culture. If you guys are curious, I live in the West Village. And it's honestly kind of hard to be outside on Saturdays and Sundays in the West Village. I mean, the lines are so long for pizzas, bagels, sandwiches, ice cream. I mean, the lines are so long.
Frozen yogurt, yeah.
The frozen yogurt line, it's so long, it like almost meets the Apollo Bagels line and the Industry Pizza line and the Mama's 2 line and the Salt Hanks sandwiches. And all of these lines are so long, like it's hard to be in the West Village. But I still support people's right to make content. And also on top of that, I think it's incredible how incredible it is to start a small business where you are just selling like frozen yogurt or pizza and like you go so viral. So like I really support these small businesses very, very, very much. If that's how you want to spend your day, standing in line to make content, I don't care. All that being said, I think it's a little silly to take issue with this because I think a business also has the right to be like, this is not the experience that we want to have. It's not the experience I want to have. I hate walking around here in the middle of all this shit.
To tag into what you said, which I totally co-sign, is like influencers have supported these businesses and stimulated this shit economy. And of course, there's a ton of bad behavior and they've ruined things too. And I say that as someone that's still in my job description. But they've influenced people and they've helped a lot of businesses. And I saw this one comment under the article that says, this actually isn't really the influencers that are a problem. It's the wannabes that are filming everything for TikTok that they've been influenced. It's not as much these like OG influencers. They were there way before. And now it's like everyone else. Like everyone is filming all the time. Like when we say influencers have ruined everything, it's like they encouraged a bunch of people or motivated a bunch of people to go to a certain spot that now is overrun with people who are not influencers. Like that's kind of the thing that's gone wrong. But Paige Lorenz basically said this was anti-feminist, which is a real reach and just takes away from the feminist movement as a whole. Like, yes, I understand influencer culture is mostly women as a woman and an influencer. And, you know, I don't agree with statements like all influencers are terrible. They're ruining everything. But to bring feminism into it is virtue signaling. And I just had a problem with that.
I agree. Listen, this is just one of those things like you're welcome to do either. Like if you want to be an influencer and run around, do your thing, that's fine. If you want to be a store that's like, actually to my own detriment, I do not want influencers in here. This is not the experience I want to give to my store. Like, you know what I mean? Like to your own detriment, meaning like influencers aren't going to come in there and promote your store. You're like, that's how important it is to me to not have that experience for my customers. Like, I don't care. Either person is right. Like, it's just not that deep to me. It's not like a feminist thing. It's not really making a comment about people being influencers. It's saying, I don't want my customers to have to like be around this shit. And that's fine.
Yeah.
I say that as an influencer and somebody who does not particularly love being around this shit, but I support other people wanting to do it.
Right. I really have a problem with weaponizing feminism. And it, like my fear though was that a bunch of influencers or wannabe influencers were going to go get a photo in front of that sign. That's where I kind of thought this was all going. Like you want to kind of just be snarky about it. But yeah, it feels crazy to get offended by it. You know what it means. If you are an influencer, one of the most famous ones in the world, you can walk in there. You know you're allowed to walk in there. You know that's not what it meant. Just behave.
Also, I just think that this sort of brought a lot of really negative and unfair attention against this business. And, you know, they get threats and people, you know, it's mobilizing a lot of people to like attack this like really small antique shop.
Yeah, and but I like the way he's handled it. Like when they're like, "What do you think about her feminist comment?" He was like, "I don't care. I don't care. This is ridiculous." So, team antique store. Okay, well, let's just talk about our remaining partners, and then we will hit you guys with your headlines.
So, a new partner of ours, Parallel. This is prenatal and postnatal support and during natal support. So many of our girlfriends are, you know, thinking about having kids, just had kids, and thinking like, what do I put in my body to prep for this ahead of time, during, and after. So Parallel is fantastic. It changes as your pregnancy changes. And they have all of these packs for trying to conceive, egg freezing, all 3 trimesters through postpartum. So for example, in the first trimester, you get a premium prenatal and extra B6 and ginger for nausea support. And in the 3rd trimester, you get premium prenatal and probiotics to support mom's gut health. And I just love that their idea is just like, you need different things at every single stage here, and let's find a way to support women all the way through. I really just like love the packaging. I love how easy it is. The daily packs are really small. They're easy to just throw in your bag so you can travel with them if you need to. They're really high quality. So their products are held to the highest standard. It's OBGYN founded, third-party tested, winner of the Clean Label Project Purity Award, research-backed, and there's no synthetics, colorants, or allergens. So this really is going to support you start to finish through a pregnancy, and just, you know, check it out, see if it's right for you guys. If you're pregnant, trying, or postpartum, you need to check out Parallel. I cannot recommend it enough. We had them give us an exclusive code just for you. New customers can use the code GGE and get 20% off your first order at parallelhealth.com/GGE. That's PERELEL health.com/GGE.
Okay, and I am telling you guys about Bloom. We're having a bit of a hot week here in LA. It is 80 degrees, and one of our AC units is broken. And as we record, it's Tuesday and they're not coming out to fix it till Friday. So it's a little hot, but it's important to stay hydrated. And that's why we love Bloom. Their daily hydration sticks contain your essential electrolytes plus 5 grams of protein and collagen to support protein goals and keep you glowing all summer long. So we love this so much. You get your hydration and collagen on top of it. It is so, so important. And we love their strawberry lemonade flavor. The Rocket Blast flavor is really great too. So you can look forward to it. I mean, some people, just don't want to hydrate. They don't want to drink plain water. And I understand that. That's boring. Yeah, exactly. So this really makes you look forward to it. And you can look and feel your hottest with this replenisher. It gives your body what it deserves. So again, we are really big fans of this. It is so, so important. When we've been traveling a ton this past month, and I always want something with me that is going to keep me hydrated. And the collagen, we talk about this all the time. Our doctor, Dr. Barrett, is always like, collagen is really important, especially as you age and you lose it. So these are great benefits you can get in just one hydration stick. So right now, Bloom is offering their best offer anywhere exclusively for our listeners. Use code GGE for 20% off your first order at bloomnu.com. That's BLOOMNU.com, and enter code GG to get hot and hydrated.
Okay, and finally, it is vacation season, it is party season, it is drinking season. We have been drinking nonstop, honestly. And if we can introduce you guys something that will make tomorrow a better day, it is Z-Biotics. So it's a pre-alcohol probiotic drink. It is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. So here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's a buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that is to blame for rough days after drinking. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make pre-alcohol your first drink of the night. Drink responsibly and you'll feel your best tomorrow. So it comes in these little vials. You just knock one back. The taste is good. It's quick. It's easy. It's just something that you can do to make sure that tomorrow is an okay day, because, who wants to waste a day on vacation? Who wants to regret the party they went to last night? You don't want to do it. So it's just a little, insurance policy for you. July is packed with barbecues, fireworks, lake weekends, and late nights with friends. Keep the good times rolling into the next day. Drink pre-alcohol before you go out and wake up ready for whatever Sunday brings. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/GGE and use the code GGE at checkout for 15% off.
Okay, headlines. Mitch McConnell's corpse strikes again. We have a new proof of life photo that looks just like the other one. He is sitting there again next to his wife. He swears he's alive. He says he's in a rehab facility, and he has not worked for 6 weeks. I feel like they are trolling us at this point. If he can take a photo, he can make a video. I don't know where this man is or what he's doing, but he has been off work for 6 weeks. A man who has continuously voted against paid medical leave for the American people. 6 weeks. Sir, get out. Go. You're done. You're done.
They're trying to sell us on the reality of this photo. They didn't even bother to change it from the last photo. His wife is next to him. She's holding him up. She's holding him up by the arm. She's like, you will be in this photo. She got him dressed this time and got him into a chair. I mean, it is crazy. And he's like, I swear I'm going to get back to work. Listen, you're not qualified to do this job anymore. Get out of here.
So the Kentucky's governor, Andy Beshear, wrote in a new letter to Mitch McConnell, it has now been 43 days since news of your hospitalization. During that time, you have cast 0 votes, engaged in no official activities. I am calling on you to directly and verbally address the people of Kentucky and provide proof of your capacity to serve. You're done. You're fired.
People voted for you to represent them and your constituency. So, and you can't do that. You don't have the capacity to do that. So come on. Let's be honest about what's happening here, that you're not really alive anymore.
Yes. Goodbye and RIP.
I am not qualified to talk about this.
So next
I'm not
up,
mature enough to do
we have an Amanda and West update.
Proof of life. We have an Amanda and West proof of life.
That's so funny. This is a proof of life report.
Listen, I really hope that people would just leave them alone. Who cares? They can return to their own life and return to social media, and they have sort of done that. But in the strangest way possible. I don't really understand, what is going on. Listen, you don't have to go away forever. You don't have to get off the internet forever. But they have been posting some of the weirdest shit. So this started a week or two ago. They were at a wedding. She was wearing a flowy dress, and people were speculating that she was pregnant. And so two of them,
guys, Wes Wilson, Amanda Batula, Summer House. If you're new under a rock, we kind of glossed over it. But anyway, so sorry to interrupt you, but yes.
No, thank you. They're at a wedding. She's wearing this flowy green dress. People speculated that she was pregnant, and then they made this TikTok where they're at the store getting ice cream and pickles and putting it into this cart. I don't know. It would be like funny if everybody didn't hate you guys so much.
I know. Like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like they think they're really eating down with this. And it's like, there's still just the way you guys got together in the first place. You like caused harm to other people. Like, just stop. Like, it's not, no one.
No, that's what it is. I have not seen a genuine apology from either person. I never thought in my entire life I'd see somebody whose behavior made me go, well, at least Tom Sandoval did X, Y, and Z. Like, these two have never publicly apologized for anything. They have skirted around all this and all the people that they hurt, and now they're like making silly videos, and it's a decision.
Well, they're trolling. They're trolling. So it's just like, that's weird. Like, it's not even that funny. It's like you're trolling people after all the harm you caused.
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
weird.
want it. It's not funny.
So the new thing that they posted was he posted a happy birthday to her, and it's like an AI photo of her where it's not really her. And he had posted it at first and put one caption, took it down, put it back up. He said, happy birthday, twin. What are you guys doing? Like,
What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Consulting with nobody. Not a publicist in sight.
No, just like, I don't think people like want anything from them that's like, they just did that shit. Like, I think people want a genuine apology from you guys or for you to go away, but they don't want this.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, moving along, the White House Correspondents' Dinner was this week, and Donald Trump, the biggest joke of all, decided to try to make fun of other people. It was hard watch.
It always is. It was silent in the room, a complete bomb, as always. Well, I mean, sometimes we say, like, if he wasn't the president, he would be funny. This was not one of those times. He went in on Kaitlan Collins, again, with her thing about her not smiling. The room is dead silent. He made a trans joke. He compared her to Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan Mulvaney is a gorgeous trans woman. It's just kind of like, okay, what are you even trying to do there? And everybody's just sitting there, and she's been doing some press around it, and she is just such a queen, and is like, this isn't about me. This is about holding the president of the United States accountable. She always says the right thing. She posted a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, and that's all she's really going to do. And I respect it. And he always goes in on her because she's doing her job. And I honestly think that it's a badge of honor that the smallest man who ever lived, this disgusting predator, is her op. I mean, if Donald Trump likes you, you're not living your life the right way.
I know. That's how you know you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, she's the queen and we support her. And it's so funny, the smile thing, because I think I was watching a clip with her and Jon Stewart. She can't stop smiling. She's always smiling. She's not going to smile at you.
She's a lovely disposition. We have some mutual friends with her. I've only ever heard wonderful things about her. And it's so weird and creepy and antiquated to tell women to smile. Like, what is this, 1920? This is the president. It's so weird and creepy. He's like, she's an attractive woman. She's very attractive. Would it kill you to smile a little bit, Kaitlan? It's like, I can feel the uncomfortableness in the room. It's so creepy.
It's so bad. It's like every day, obviously, it's a new fresh hell, and it's like, this shouldn't be allowed. The president of the United States should be able to talk to people like this at the Correspondents' Dinner or at all, but here we are. The bar is in hell.
Well, we stand with you, Kaitlan.
And one thing, we're just going to make it quick. We missed this last week. We didn't have a snack, but speaking of predators, Andrew Tate was arrested in what can only be described as capri pants and a going out top. And Raina flagged his outfit immediately. And he's in solitary confinement. I don't know what's going on. We don't want to give it too much airtime, but the outfit he was arrested in.
I mean, this is supposed to be the so-called beacon of masculinity and how men are supposed to dress. He is wearing a skin-tight, button-down, sparkly purple shirt with silver capris and slippers and gold necklaces. He looks so fucking ridiculous. This is supposed to be the picture of masculinity. He looks like he's on the way to the ice capades. It's the first thing I thought when he walked out and was getting arrested. And yes, he's like live tweeting from solitary, which I don't really understand, about how he doesn't have drinkable water and his conditions are bad. How are you tweeting?
Thank God he's telling us how terrible it is. I love that. Thank God he's in hell.
I would love
Where
to. I would like to
be.
thank the people that created the situation for him.
But let him tweet that out. I can rest easy. Okay, so we couldn't really get too much into that last week, but we still at least wanted to address his look. And I saw like brands hopping on the trend, like selling the outfit. And lastly, there are some celebrities that are slowly starting to talk about Taylor and Travis's wedding. Some comments about how wonderful it was from Niecy Nash, Mike Vrabel, Stephen A. Smith. All I wanted to say is, Raina, I cannot believe we have not seen a damn thing from this wedding. It's shocking. Sometimes it'll hit me that this wedding was on July 3rd and we haven't seen a thing. And I respect the privacy and that they wanted this to be private, but I didn't see this coming. I thought we would see something by now, a dress, like anything. I thought we would see wedding photos. We saw their engagement photos. Like they have shared a lot with us. So I, for one, am shocked.
Why do I get hundreds of photos on the internet every time they go to Via Carota or the corner store or Teresi? Like I have so much more information what they had for dinner. And yes, I guess they wanted to keep it private, but they invited 1,000 people and got married at the most famous arena in the world. So like, could we just get a picture of the decor, please? Like they leaked like what the wedding invitations and like the little handkerchiefs. And then you have the guy from AMC Theaters talking about the wedding. Like, can we just get a photo? This is so unfair.
I just don't understand it. I don't get it. We saw the whole engagement setup, the photos. Like, I'm curious what the strategy is here. Never? Is this it? It's almost August. It's almost a month out.
I'm devastated, okay? I've not been a fan this long to not be fed.
Okay. You know what? Something's going to happen. Is there a music video?
Documentary?
Is there something? We will see it. It's a matter of time, and I will die on that hill. But it's just, who's to say when it'll be?
I hope there's a documentary like about her concert, about the Eras tour.
I think they're gonna monetize it in some way.
God, I hope so.
You know, like we're all sitting here wanting to see it, so it's like, why would they not make a splash? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. And then donate the money to charity, okay? But we'll be waiting, you guys.
Okay, well, that is your snack, you guys. Thanks for being here. Girlsgottaeat.com, Girls Gotta Eat podcast on Instagram and TikTok. I am Ash Hess on Instagram and TikTok. Raina is Raina.Greenberg, RainaGreenberg.com for her fall tour tickets. And you can watch full video on Spotify and YouTube. Subscribe, leave a comment, share this with a friend, and we will see you Monday.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Bye.